Yesterday I was at our park here in town, and they had a bunch of vendors set up. We have a county fair, and so I had a day where a lot of vendors set up to sell different wares in the park, and they had a little tent, pavilions and stuff all set up. One guy, or two of them, was selling knives. But one I had a box that said, "Make an offer." So I went through all the knives, because I didn't really see nothing. He had a bunch of Damascus knives. It's the Pakistan kind of Damascus, and I have no interest in that. But on the make offer box, he had this. It's an MTech. And MTech USA design stainless steel MX A849AS. It's a frame lock, and it has "Don't Tread on Me" on the blade right there, with the snake and all that. And it's had a little, somebody's did some, I don't know if they sharpened pencils with it or something, I can't get it off, but they did it like this, and it's got scratches on the side of the blade. They're not bad at all. Anyway, it was a little dull. I got it sharp now, but it was a little dull, and it's tight though. Out of all the, I mean, it's tight. It's rock solid. You can't break that lock loose. No wiggle either way. I mean, I thought, well, I'm not a big, I like frame locks, not a problem with frame lock. As I've gotten older, I like them more. But the thumb studs has always been kind of, because I found on some knives, thumb studs really get in the way. But this was not so bad. Made in China, of course, it's MTech. But it's assist opening. So I made an offer, and we settled on $5 for the knife, which is probably too much. Had this thing here on it. Anyway, I've got it sharp now, and it's 3CR13 if I remember right, steel. So it sharpens. It still tears just a little bit, but it is sharp. Sharp enough for work I'm gonna do. But 3CR13 doesn't get a lot of love because it's a cheap steel. I mean, it's high stainless steel with very little carbon in it, so it's not easy to keep super sharp. It dulls fairly quickly. Toughness wise, I don't think there's a problem with the toughness. I don't like that it's not, I can't change this to here, because on this knife I'd rather have the clip on the back side up here. But anyway, I got a bunch of cardboard that needs cut up. Let's see how long I can cut these cardboard tubes up before it gets too dull to really do anything. It might not be very long, it might be very long. I mean, we can test it on that, and I think that will be a good way to start. These are old whiskey bottle cardboards that I've kept for a long time. So here it goes. Shouldn't cut it yourself, folks. But I did, and it's not a real clean cut, is it? But she's still working. As long as I keep it away from the, I don't like the squared off choil. It's not very, but it does work. A lot of this tearing is because it's going from one side of the cardboard to the other. Oh, she's starting to get dull already. Didn't make it very long, did it? But we'll still go till it becomes a very big chore to try to cut it up with. So, anyway, well, some parts it cuts better than other parts. It matters if you're going with the grain or not, I think. Got a big mess I'm gonna have to clean up here. Oh, it's getting pretty hard on that. All right, let's take you down here too. Trash men don't like me putting a lot of heavy duty cardboard in there. Here's an old Rod's Dries gin one. There we go. Tears a lot more than it cuts. But you know, as a cheap, inexpensive knife, honestly, it's a knife you can carry. It looks nice. It's tight, like I said, I don't mind that at all about it. But it may not be a knife that you would mind carrying, because if you lost, you ain't lost much. It's starting to tear there. Let's see if she's still, it could be the way I'm cutting too. She's still cutting. Let's see how she does on the paper. She still cuts paper just fine. So I think it's probably more due to me than the cardboard. Yuskaba 12, oh, that's just the reserve. This packaging cardboard ain't quite the same as corrugated cardboard. I'm getting off the camera there, I think, a little bit. Sorry about that, guys. It's still, that didn't work out too well. It's still a fairly tough medium. It's not like I'm ever going to use this knife for a lot. I did do some prep work in the kitchen with it, just to see it, because it is a, oh, what do they call it? Words are escaping me now. Concave ground, which is not the word I'm looking for. But hollow ground. It is a hollow ground blade, which is the word I was looking for. But, I mean, still feels fairly sharp. This is going to be a little different. This is off an old Tamdu barrel strength sherry oak casks. This is a heavy duty cardboard, damn. You can see that thing's a different kind of. Hold it all together. It's got the plastic at the bottom there. Throw that in the trash right away. Oh yeah, this is a. That's pretty stout. Stuff here. Damn. Should cut that off fairly easy right there. Yeah, I like good scotch, as you guys can tell. Oh. Golly. This is some tough stuff here. It is a cool looking knife though. That's the main reason I bought it. $5, you can get hurt on it. It'll still cut on everyday tasks. If it's something you're going to take the battle on, rely on your life on, I got other knives for that. That are more up to the task. But if I lost it one day when I was out and about, I wouldn't cry. I'd just grab another one and go. Because I got other cheapies too. Oh, hell. It's turning into work. Turning into a lot of work. Cutting along the seams there helps a little bit. Oh, well. That didn't do so bad. Now, let's go to a Clandini. We'll take the metal part off here. And these are cardboard tubes. I don't really want to cut the metal on the bottom on that. So we'll cut that off first. Pierced right through. Got a good tip. Very robust. And the tip, I think that has to do with the sort of clip style design on it. This being hollow ground, it's not sharpened by any means on the back, but clip style design. Let's look here. I don't see no glints on the edge of the blade. Don't feel no curving. No, it's not turned on the edge of the blade. So, gliding it forward seems to be a little easier than gliding it backwards. And I want to say that's because the donut tread on me embossing there on it is probably hanging that cardboard up a little bit. All right, she's starting to pull a little paper now. I mean, really that shouldn't phase it none, but let's see. She's still sharp enough. All right, well, she'll process these cardboard tubes just fine. I don't know how many I could actually go through now before I would run out of blade. I thought it'd be dull by now. It's not any duller than it ever was. So, I don't know. As long as I stay off of the choil, cut a lot better, like that was on the choil. That didn't work out so well. See, it hits the choil there. That's user error, not knife error. No, it's holding up pretty doggone good, if you ask me. It's holding up better than I thought it would, tell you the God's honest truth. Do something else with it. I'm doing this over the trash can because I get tired of. Oh God, I'm gonna sweep it out of there anyway. Whoa! Put a little pressure. I don't want to put a ton of pressure on it. Good Lord. That's not gonna curl anything. This is finished wood too. This is not. Now let's see if she's dulled any. Yep, we finally got a. Well, yeah, she got a dull spot. You get toward the front, it's just at the very back right in here part of the blade. Stay to the front there. Well, I said that. Yeah, she's pretty dull now. She won't hardly. You gotta get to the front of the blade there where I wasn't grinding so hard on it to get any sort of cut. So she's dull now. So y'all seen how long that took. I wouldn't say she's overly dull. I think a little bit of stropping and she'd be right back in the game. That 8,000 grit diamond solution on this other strop I got, I think I'd be right back in the game. There you go. $5 MTech USA, made in China. Don't tread on me, knife. I'll tell you something else I got to do. I can't stand this. This is done. That is done. You know, don't mind. For some reasons on fixed blades so much, but I have one on fixed blade I took off too. I don't like it. On the open L here though, for instance, hook those two fingers in right there, and that makes this knife, I can't slide forward. It makes this knife perfect. So in this case, this works really well. But what that is on this knife, nah, it's done. That's the difference. I know blade design plays a key into all that. This is a lot different piece altogether. I'm not even gonna do that. She's sharp, she's easy to keep sharp. If you ever had an open L, you know what I'm talking about. Nice fine blade for a lot of basic work. Makes one heck of a cheese knife, by the way. Anyway, as you would expect for something made in Savoy, France. Savoy, however you want to say that. Thank you, everybody. I will take these little beads off here and maybe add something else. If I could change this to this side, I would leave them on so they'd hang out. But since that's stuck on there, it really serves no purpose on this knife whatsoever. It interferes with it because then I got to jab the beads and all into the pocket for the knife to lock into the pocket. I like the clip, by the way. I have to carry it for a few days. I get it stropped and sharp again. Opens great. Opens great. Still tight, locked up. It's solid. That is solid as a rock. I'm telling you. I got a couple of knives over there that would envy this knife that cost 5-10 times as much. Lockup wise. See y'all later.